The following portion of me now is sponsored by Helitech Waterproofing and Foundation Repair.
Yes, we have their GM Burk joining us to share more about getting your home ready for spring weather.
Howdy, Burk.
Thank you so much.
Happy to have you here. Thank you, friends. That was delicious.
Yeah, so good.
Wonderful.
Would you like us to save you
I know. I feel bad. I didn't bring any gifts. I mean,
No,
I should have brought like dessert or something at this
We'll
point.
save you a bond.
There we go.
Helitech, tell us about the company, what you all specialize in.
No, really appreciate it. Glad to be here. Helitech's Foundation Repair Waterproofing. So basically anything to do with your home that is from the foundation down, we heal and take care of. So concrete leveling to crack repair to lifting and raising foundations.
Yeah, it's really important to get this taken care of, especially if you're needing it.
Yes. Okay, so if someone's watching right now, there's a homeowner out there and they notice they have some issues, but maybe they haven't quite acted on it yet. What is your advice?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is homeowners know their homes better than we're ever going to. But let's also face it, most people don't want to get in their crawl space and see what's down there. So that's where our guys come in to go out and really take a look around the home and find all the little things that maybe you're missing out on that are key indicators as to what's going on and what really needs to be done to rectify that. And a lot of times it's a homeowner repair that you can do yourself, and we're happy to point you in that direction.
Why is now an important time of year to call a waterproofing and foundation company?
Yeah, so you know, typical Midwest winter, right? So we've had 90 degrees, we've had 30 degrees, drought, rain, snow, a little bit of everything. Man, that causes so much havoc on your home's foundation because of that water pressure getting pushed against the foundation, then dried back out. It really puts your home's foundation in a tough spot, and so now is a great time to do that and get you ready for spring, because what you don't want to be worrying about is running home. Is my sump pump working? Is the basement wet? Is this happening? So let us look at that.
Right, especially when you're on a trip or something like
100%.
that. The weather's been up and down. There's of course nothing we can do about that, but is there anything we can do to prevent any damage?
Yeah, the biggest thing that we always try and point homeowners to is taking care of that water around their home, right? So making sure, are the gutters ran away properly? Are they clean? Are they running over? Is the grading good? Those are all the things we start with to point you in the right direction. And then from there, if it's just something that's been happening for a while that you're just not going to solve on your own, then we'll put together a detailed plan for you to show you how we can help and put together great options for you.
Okay, we're going to put you to the test and kind of ourselves at the test too. So can you answer some of these common homeowner questions? First one, here we go. I got a crawl space with vents. Do you still recommend closing the vents in winter and opening them when the weather warms up?
Yeah, if your house is vented, that's absolutely the right way you want to go about it. Really, the move the last decade plus has been to close off the vents and encapsulate the crawl space, and that's what we really recommend, because then you're getting the healthiest air by making sure that you've got a good airflow.
Okay, that's good. What about for the person who says they have a sump pump and they wondered how they can test it because they don't even know if it's ever running?
You know, that's one of the most common things we run into, because again, you know, we show up and put one in and we go, there you go, you got a sump pump. So that's a great way. We do assurance program checks where we'll come out and just test it for you, but if not, and you want to do it yourself, 5-gallon bucket, about a half-gallon of bleach in there 2 or 3 times a year, and let that run and cycle through. Okay, good to know. What if you got a crack in your basement wall? Why can't I just get sealant from the hardware store and fix it myself? Well, if that worked, I wouldn't have worked here for 29 years. So, you know, at the end of the day, if that crack, if you just seal the outside of it, the water's still pressing against it. The water's still coming through the crack, and it's just beating up. It's going to pop and come in somewhere else. So actually doing a full repair, the way we do it is you inject it and it actually fills the entire cavity of the wall, and so it's like there's no crack there anymore.
Cool. Okay, last question. What do you recommend for people that have a basement and they go down there and they're like, I'm smelling something, it seems off. Do I need a dehumidifier or is it something else?
There's a funk in the air.
Well, let's start and make sure your dog hasn't been down there and caused a problem you weren't aware of, or the cat, you know. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is, again, it goes back into that air. Everything that's in your basement or crawl space, you're breathing in your house, right? And so having a good dehumidifier system, but making sure that there's no water. Just that, even a small amount of water against that foundation, it causes so many issues, and one of them can be really musty, moldy air in your house.
Well, if you give Helitech a call, they got a free estimate for you. They'll come on out, inspect everything. We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Next time I'll bring food or snacks or something.
Well, you know, we got a bond meat for you.
That's right.
Eating fresh,
what's the best website?
Best website is helitechonline.com, and you'll see we've got a great special going right now where you can get 50% off labor if you get in early springtime.
Love it.
Check it out. Thank you so much for offering that. Thank you. All the information is up on the screen. The website, the phone number right there, and the preceding portion of the was sponsored by Helitech Waterproofing and Foundation Repair.